We brought in £18 million, but have only been able to spend £8 million. Yeah, that totally calculates. Thanks so much for that, board. I mean, we do have a little bit left over, but still, we should have more money. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 6th episode of the FM22 Waine Train series with ASCO and with me, Raxor FM, where today it is the start of the second season with Ben Waine, where we are trying to take him all the way to the top with the French League side, ASCO. With today, we are going over all of the transfers because there has been an incredible amount of transfers, as well as playing our first game of the season against, I believe, promoted side. Have Ray? I'm sorry for all the French mispronunciations, but yes, they haven't been in the league since 2009. We should win this game quite comfortably, and in fact, we're going with a new tactic, new team. I'm feeling good about it. If you are too, please smash the like button, as well as subscribing to the Raxor FM YouTube channel so you don't miss more Waine Train content. Get on the train and hit that subscribe button. Can we please smash 8 likes to celebrate being in the transfer window, making some incredible deals, and I think I haven't signed a single New Zealander. I mean, I'm touching wood because I'm not certain, but I'm pretty certain I haven't signed a New Zealander. In fact, I've definitely sold a New Zealander. So let's take a look at the business we have done. We still have £5 million to spend, as I said in the intro. We do have a bit of money to save, but we have gotten rid of so many players. First, I'm going to go over what happened at the end of last season, because I don't remember doing anything. Okay, we didn't sell anyone, but we did bring in some players. Okay, I think every single one of these young players I haven't talked about are just random youngsters. So, I mean, if they pop up, they're youngsters and they've got decent potential. The only player we actually brought is Siko Mara, and he is a great winger / striker option. I think he's just going to be a backup for Ben Waine, or playing that left wing when we need him to. He's got the stats to be able to play inside forward pretty well, so I don't mind him. £1.2 million as well. I feel like it's a pretty decent fee for a top goal scorer in the Ligue 2 last year. Did he win? I don't know. I'm just assuming he was up there in the race. He was. We signed the top goal scorer in the Ligue 2. Like, that's not a bad shout. 23-year-old when we signed him. Great shout by me. Love it. Decent signing. Not the only signing we've made, of course, though. Starting with the sales, though. When we start with the sales, we have gotten rid of £18 million worth of players, and it's a lot of players. Let's start off. Tavares has gone out on loan. Some of these loan players I don't even know who you are. Garcia, he's a young Mexican dude we brought in a while ago. He's going out on loan again. First player that we actually sold, Zerkane, £1.8 million. Didn't play. Okay, no, he did play quite a lot, but didn't do much for us last season. So cashing in on him while I still can. Next player in Gasson, I don't think I'm pronouncing that right at all, but we brought him in for just 500k, doubled our money after a great loan spell last year. Who else? Freitas going out on loan, finally got him out on loan after signing him for a cheap fee last year and only playing one game. He's got such good potential and good sets. Happy that he's going to play some first team football. Garbett, the Kiwi legend. He's left the football club. Makes me a bit emotional, but he wasn't going to get game time this year. He was super average when he played last year, and we've made a wee profit on him, so don't mind it at all. Bentaleb, just because he's getting old and his stats aren't that insane, he has been sold, and he's gone for £2 million. I'm happy with that, so cashing on him while we can. Not the best player last season, just trying to improve and move forward, I guess. Diaz, third choice goalkeeper, all right, but didn't need him anymore. 400k, not too bad. Lasamba, again, just not a good player. 130k, not bad. Medina, 900k, didn't need him anymore. Probably quite a cheap fee, but hey, you live and you learn. Draga, one of our main right back options, 1.4k. Didn't really desperately want to sell him, but he was getting on, and they gave us a good offer, so I thought, why not? Santos, who are you? Okay, is a young player. Mulele, again, a young player, not looking too bad. Guri Say, I don't think I'm saying that right at all, but our striker, who we never played because obviously Ben Waine's our striker, 2.2 mil. I'll definitely take that. Left back option, left the club for 500,000, 750,000. Happy with that. Wasn't playing for us, so catching in. What we need to do, Machida. Now this is a big one and a controversial one, but I think you'll understand it when I take a look at our full squad. It's just that he's 28 and we have so many options at centre-back now. You'll understand in a bit, but 4.2 million, it's a decent fee. I'm happy with it. Raitu, I didn't want to sell him. He's our starting right back, and you'll see why I really didn't want to sell him. But he wasn't going to re-sign, so I thought I'd cash in on him. 2.5. It's a pretty good fee. But yeah, right back's an issue now. Nori, great youngster, out on loan now. Ravi, I don't know who you are, but a good youngster apparently, and whom go on the money too. So yeah, the main signing that was signed, £7.5 million. Alikin Akdonga. I just am not saying that. Akdogan. Akdogan is Turkish and he's good. He's just a wonder kid. He just is a wonder kid. Even though he doesn't have the media prediction, he was wanted by some mental club. So I was just like, I'll stab him in the dark. I'll take a stab in the dark, not stab him in the dark. And he's ended up being a pretty good centre back, right-footed. Can play central midfield if we desperately need him to. Apparently, I just think he brings a lot to the table, and he's just as good as Marchesa, in my opinion. Not to mention the fact that he is 20 years of age. He was expensive. He just was expensive, wasn't he? But I think he's going to be a beautiful one for the future. He will take us all the way to European football. Great signing. No complaints from me. Not the only signing, of course. Gomes. Okay, he's a youngster. He's all right, though. He's all right. Krunic, though. Really good signing. An experienced Seria A player. Just been in Sevilla. Played a lot of games for them. I'm sure they've still got European football. Amazing stats across the board. He is absolutely my Bentaleb replacement. And being just a year older, coming in on a free, I'm stoked about it. I think it's great business by me. Honestly, I'm just a genius, aren't I? Veretout, again, same idea. This time he's French, and this time he just is a bit better, isn't he? Look, like, he's played for Roma for years, who has absolutely had European football. £14 million, we're brought in on a free. Yes, he's getting on, but he's going to improve our team immediately. I love what he brings to the table. Welcome, Veretout. Pray it. 32 years of age, injured for 5 to 6 months. But if he didn't get injured, look at those stats. He would be our star player. He has not played consistently for years, but I think he would be insane. He's just not fit, unfortunately. But a good signing if he was fit. 110k for Gallo. Bargain. Absolute bargain. This is why we sold our other left back, because, mate, who needs another left back when we've brought one in for 110k and he's able to start for us? Genius. 26 years of age too. Love what I see. Another older player. I've brought in a lot of older players, haven't I swear I'm looking for younger players. But they just keep coming for free. And this guy, he's going to be our cam. He's just so good. He's just so good. Like, look at his stats. He played in the Bundesliga and scored 12 goals 2 seasons ago. Last year, he didn't get much of a chance. But he's a good player. He's a good player. And he's got really good stats across the board. I'm chuffed with this one too. And the final signing, we needed a right back. So we brought Quintero in. He's definitely one for the future, but he's probably just good enough to start right now. Definitely more defensive minded, but we'll see what happens. I'm feeling optimistic about him. 5'5". Oh my gosh, he is a midget. That's all right. This is what the team looks like now, though. Okay, we don't have a fully fit Mara or Pratt, and Pratt would definitely be on the wing. I am looking to make more signings. I think we've done pretty well in this transfer window. I think there's an improved team, and we're going with a more attacking formation this year. It might backfire, but I'm hoping it doesn't. And you know what, actually, we could even play our first 2 games of the season if we actually have time. Depends on if I ramble for ages. So some people might have clicked off already because I have been rambling. But the ones that have stayed, the real ones, like this video first. Subscribe if you haven't. And you might get a Leon game too. New Zealand update, first of all. Before we play the game, it's the last thing we're doing, I swear. Apart from looking at Ben Waine. Yeah, if you didn't watch the last episode, we didn't win the World Cup. Spain ended up winning it. And Jamaica went to the final. Makes me feel a wee bit sick that, a team like that could get to the final and we couldn't beat Tunisia. But let's take a look at the rounds. What happened to Tunisia? They drew Ivory Coast and lost 2-1. Would have been nice if we moved on. Didn't happen though. Oh well. But that's the World Cup. That's what happened. Happy? Hope you're happy. Here we go. First game of the season. And of course, Mr. Ben Waine starting up top. He's got no changes. Like, there's nothing new about him. He's probably rounding off his stats now. I don't see any way he's getting much better. Another New Zealand news. We've got a new staff member. I mean, as soon as he retired, I just had to do it, didn't I? I didn't care. He's been signed by us, absolutely. But Ben Waine, the update on him, nothing. Yeah, happy. I think he still loves the club. He's still going to be starting every single game. Let's try and beat 11 goals this year. Like, I feel like that's not a bad return for 27 games. Can we get it again? It's time to find out. Waine, Corbinu. I don't even know how to say that. Gonçalo, we might call him. Gonçalo, Singh, Veretout, Gustavo, Quintero, Alacan we're going with. Leo, Lopez, and Poulsen. We just have improved the team. And speaking about that centre back position, look, we've got VT and Maipai. Like, we're fine. We're fine. Playing the first game of the season. Squad number needs to be given to Quintero. I don't know if I really want to give you an insanely awesome number. Sorry, mate. Actually, I'm going to give number 17 to this guy because I just feel like it suits him. 24 to you. And Gallo, you can have 22. Sweet. Happy? Looking good. Let's win our first football game of the season. Come on, boys and girls. I feel good about this. I do. I just do. Did I see Gundogan in their team? No, I don't know where I saw Gundogan. Goodmanson. That's where I got confused. Carrillo. We tried to sign him and he actually went to this team. Straight off the bat, highlights coming. And have we worn an orange shirt before? I feel like I would have noticed that being a ginger myself, but Ben Waine's through. Oh, no, that would have been the perfect start to the season in the woodwork, and it did the whole, like, goal moving animation thing. I got so excited there. That would have been the best way to possibly start the season. But it does look like we are going to start the season well, based off the early stats. 3 shots to their 1. An opportunity where we're going to win the knockdown and have an attacking highlight. It's going to happen. Look, Quintero on his debut into Sarpreet Singh, who's not quite the preferred right winger right now, as we are sort of looking for a new one, as well as having Prayat on the bench, who is injured for ages. But when he gets back, I'm sure he'll be starting. Mara also has a shout too. So, he's got a point to prove. Corbinu does not really have a point to prove. He's a very good player. But if he keeps shooting shots directly at the goalkeeper like that, he's not going to be starting for a whole lot longer. I'm sure he won't, though. He's going to do a good job for us this season, just like he did last season. With 15 minutes to go in this first half, we're looking like the better side. And this tactic, it seems to be working perfectly. Well, okay, we're not winning, so I shouldn't have said perfectly. But decently. It is working decently. We're creating opportunities according to the stats. Oh my gosh, they have not responded well to being happy about that. They really wanted me to fire them up. My bad. Okay, I guess they did just get promoted. Yeah, probably shouldn't have said I was happy with the performance out there. Let's keep going anyway, though, boys. Come on. A bit of positivity. A bit of positivity never killed nobody. Actually, in fact, I'd assume positivity, there's probably studies that link positivity with sick people to saving them. So I'm sure there is. I'm certain there is, actually. So positivity has saved people. Hasn't saved us there, though. Let's demand more. Let's completely go against what we said. I almost pressed praise. That would have been the worst thing to press in this situation after I very much upset my players by praising them during the halftime break. I'm not praising them again. Can't we see something here, though? Let's take the ball off them, get Ben Waine through, score the first goal of the year. Come on. I'm slightly frightened that we're going to throw this one away now. Oh, they're through. Oh, Poulsen makes a good save. Oh, tight angle goal. Ooh, okay. That's not what the script had written down. Corbinu, not playing very well. So Alisara, who might be coming on loan, by the way, is coming onto the left wing. And I'm going to get Veretout. I like Veretout, what he has on paper. But he's tired. And he's the highest rated in the central midfield. Maybe let's get Gustavo off. Sorry about the coffin team. And Krunic on. Yep, come on. Harui must be gutted that he's not starting this year. He's not even my third choice central midfielder now. The two subs after conceding. That shows a sign of panic. But Sarpreet Singh, I was about to say, doesn't show any sign of panic, but yeah, it wasn't well, it wasn't a bad free kick, but he has scored them before, so it's not his best free kick of all time. Was not from the best angle of all time, though, to be fair to the man. Come on, 25 minutes to go. We can definitely get a win still. Krunic picks it up. He's already shown a bit of heart, a bit of pride for the ASCO team. Let's get it forward. Veretout, back in France for the first time in years, actually. And he's not really fitting in, according to that pass, but I'm sure he's going to get another opportunity and do well for us this year. It is, I don't even remember his name, but that Cam, that is actually a striker. The Brazilian dude, Krunic, straight off the bench. He's a wonder kid. He's a wonder. He's 32, Raxo. He is 32. He is a wonder signing and a super sub, is what I meant to say. Sarpreet Singh with the assist, showing that he does still have a place in this team. I don't know how the goalkeeper hasn't done better there. It's not a very good shot. It was going quite slow as well, but it's enough to go into the back of the net. Let's not concede a corner. I really thought we were going to concede a corner. Luckily, it goes wide. But now with 20 minutes to go, I feel like if a team is going to win it, it's going to be us. Come on. Let's make a sub. Rui can come on for Veretout. Veretout hasn't been bad at all. Well, okay, we did literally just see him pass it to no one. But it led to a goal eventually. So he had a plan in his mind. Let's go positive. And let's encourage them. Has that responded well? Yeah, response as well. Come on, one last highlight. Final minute goal. Ben Waine, he's going to put it into the back of the net. I'm calling it right here, right now. Harui, Lopez, Alisara, cuts inside, takes a shot off the woodwork. And that could have been the way to get us 3 points on the first day of the season. But as it is, we have to take a 1-1 draw. Maybe attacking is not quite the way to go this early. Like, our team is good, but now they're all upset because I said I'm not happy with the performance out there. It's good, but maybe it's not good enough. And we do play gegenpress with 32-year-olds starting almost everywhere. Like, 32-year-old. We have two 32-year-olds, Raxo. Yeah, no, we should be all right to play gegenpress. All right, we go again. It's not going to be easy against Lyon. But I'm decided in the moment, in the heat of the moment right now, that wasn't good enough. There's only been 16 minutes of content. Let's play the second game against Lyon. Before we play our next game, I was curious where the media was predicting us. Gosh, they don't rate us. I think we're comfortably going to be pushing for top 6. Like, is that me being optimistic? I don't think it is. Poulsen and Prayer are our two best players. That makes me feel slightly less optimistic, but Poulsen's been a magical signing. 600k, like, great signing. Is he going to get a clean sheet here? With a more defensive formation, who knows? No signings made since last time we saw each other. Lots more of the transfer window to talk about, though, so yeah, that's going to be exciting next episode. I mean, I definitely haven't done all the transfers that I need to. I probably should have not played this game and just simulated to the end of the transfer window for you guys. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. Hey, you live and you learn. This man could be joining the club, though. Looks very good. £2.5 million? Yes, please. Let's go into this game, though. It's the same team, apart from we've had to drop Gonzalo, just because of the formation, and we want Ben Waine to start, obviously. Can't play on the wing either, so yeah, it's just happening. I mean, I can chuck Ben Waine on the wing. I do it for New Zealand, but that's only because it's New Zealand. Like, that's not what the series is about. It's about, taking Ben Waine to the top as a striker in world football, and right now, he is a striker. So, I feel like it's kind of cheating the whole series and defeating the point of it if I put the average striker on the wing. That's, yeah, it's cheating. It's absolutely cheating. So he stays up top, we play him there, and we have 3 shots to their 0. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. It's a decent start against a good Lyon side. Well, what I think is probably a good Lyon side. You'd think they'd have a decent team. They were predicted 4th or 5th place. Wayne's through. Oh, he got the angle, to be fair to him. He did get the angle, but the defender did well. Who is in their team? See, this is the curious part. It's very important who actually is in their team, because right now we're doing decent. Do they have decent? I think we've just scored. I honestly think he was on. I couldn't see all the way, but I'm quietly confident that's a goal. Sarpreet Singh Has he scored our first goal of the game? He has! I told you, I was quietly confident he was on. Corbeanu picks it up. I thought the chance was over. He swings a massive ball in. That's just incredible vision. And Singh hits it, wrong foots the goalkeeper, and proves that he should definitely be a starter. Like, a goal and an assist in 2 games. He's decent. He is double decent. He's just on. He's just on. You can't see it. But I back the Lions. I believe in the Lions. Let's get a win here. Oh, I forgot to check who's in their team. Well, clearly Awar. So Bios. Awar's in. Okay, that's a link up between the 2 players that immediately did frighten me. And for good reason. That could also be their first shot, actually. It is their first shot. That's painful. I really wanted to check the team there. I even paused it and everything. But we're going to bounce back by scoring here. They've only had 1 shot, and we're the dominant side. Singh, back into Veretout. Veretout, looking for space. He does find Singh, Gustavo, Quintero. It's so many O's in there. Corbeanu, I mean, it's not an O, but it's a goal, and that's all that matters. Veretout, even that's a U. We've got vowel endings, Waine, E, U, Singh. Okay, no, that's not one. Veretout, I know, as the sound as an ending. Gustavo, Lopez, no, Lopez isn't. Leo, no, you're not. Quintero, Paulson. It's a high majority. Why am I talking about U's and O's when we're beating Lyon 2-1? We may have Dembele. Which Fernandez is that? If that's Bruno, it's not Bruno, but it is still a decent Fernandez. Like, we'd start him 100%. Nico Ceballos. Some good players in here. We should not be beating this team on paper. And yet, here we are. Highlight for us. Come on. Make it 3-1 before halftime break. Ben Waine with the first goal contribution. Couldn't actually get it through, but, it would have been nice if he knocked it down and scored the goal there, Corbeanu, but he doesn't. We lose the ball, but I kind of back us to win it back. They've only had 1 shot. Like, what are the odds that both of their shots end up being goals? It's got to be low. It's statistically low. They do have good players, though, so I'm kind of frightened that's exactly what's going to happen. But Awar's on it, playing it back to the defenders. They've got nothing about this ball. Like, let's see, look. Oh, no. I think they've actually just scored 2 goals from 2 shots. I think they just have. Who headed that? It's Leo. I can't even blame the new player, and it wasn't even a header, it was a pass. They've got 2 shots on target. 3 shots in total. I don't know if that makes me feel any better. We really should be winning. I am so proud of the performance, though. Like, is it unlucky? Is it unlucky when we're just playing bad when they get the chances? Like, is that just because XG low? Does that mean it's unlucky? I don't know. I feel like that should just mean you're defending horrifically. Like, I'm not impressed. Paulson, add to Leo. Lopez, to move it forward. He's got space down this wing. He does find Corbeanu. Corbeanu's got the pace to burn, but he doesn't go for it. As long as we keep a hold of the ball, I'm not complaining. It is Veretout. Singh gets the ball right on the wing. Veretout goes for the shot. Oh, I thought that was going to be a lucky one that sort of crumpled into the goal after a goalkeeper makes a terrible save, but I think that was the highlight. Unless we can get a good corner, it's not bad. Krunic going for his second in 2 games. Doesn't quite succeed. 20 minutes ago, we're so all over them. If we don't get 3 points here, it's broad daylight robbery. Either way, I'm like, even if we don't get all 3 points, or even a point, I'll be so happy with the performance here because we've just outshone a much better side than us. I can't bring myself to go more attacking. I can bring myself to bring on a more attacking player. Lafont, and we'll get Singh into midfield, because I think he'll do great as that Mazzala for the last couple of minutes. And we'll switch up the defence as well. VT can come on for... Leo's apparently played well, so let's get the Turkish centre-back off. I don't know how to say his name still. 15 minutes to go. Another highlight, please. I don't know why I paused it there for a second, but I did. Come on. Let's see a highlight. Let's see a goal. Let's see us winning 3 points in a dramatic fashion. Ben Waine, he's got to be popping up. Oh, it's a corner for them. And it's a goal for them. Yeah, I said that even if we lose this game, I'd be happy with the performance on paper. But I really didn't want to lose this game, to be honest. So we're going to go attacking. Instantly, we're bringing on a new player, because just, like, why would we not? Singh can play as a Trequiesta, because I don't know what's the one where it doesn't matter there. That one's good. Okay, come on, please. Like, it's just on paper, we shouldn't be losing this. We've lost the game. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that really hurts, team. 3 shots on target, and they were all goals. Paulson, you've had a mare. And that's right after we've worked out you're one of our key players. Oh, that's bad. It's good though. It's like it's bad, but it's good. But it's really bad. But it's good also. You know what I mean? I hope the rest of the season isn't like that. Brest we got to beat. Lens we got to beat. Lamont we got to beat. Monaco, Nice, and Lille will be a tough run. PSG not long after. Like, that's a tough season. It's going to be a tough season. Maybe we'll come back for that PSG game. It depends on how I'm feeling. We're definitely going to come back before the January transfer window, because there are going to be some more deals coming in the door for us. Make sure to like this video if you haven't enjoyed it. Subscribe so you don't miss more Waine Train content and to get on board. I'll see you all later.